on Iwtv News.
Hope walks here in Reiver Country.
You never know what someone's going through.
Airplane fever, open house from all over.
It's just a big hunk of metal that can fly.
Career week for students and their future.
Part-time job / full-time employment.
The comeback kids, just 1 out away.
It was about time for me to get a hit.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to our latest edition of Iwtv News. I'm JJ Davis. You know, it's been kind of a sobering last couple of days with the cold and the rain and the weather. And then there's another topic, one I think needs to be talked about more and more. And once again, Iowa Western is leading the way. It's a nice day for a walk, but not just any walk. High fives for big kids and little kids in support of suicide prevention.
One of the most important things that we like to stress about suicide prevention is that it can be prevented. Talking about suicide saves lives.
And they're off. One lap around the college.
Yay!
Each step representing hope. Each stride in support of a killer that's a leading cause of death in the United States, and second leading cause for people 15 to 34 years of age.
I think it's huge. It's really important to spread awareness because you never know what someone's going through until it's too late.
We see a number of students who face mental health issues. One among them is suicide. So we wanted to show them that no one has to struggle alone and that the entire community is behind them.
My brother has attempted multiple times. Just thank God that they have not completed.
How hard is that?
I don't really know what to say about something like that.
So this is a good thing today.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, my brother passed away.
How hard was that?
Pretty hard, yeah.
Do you ever get over it?
No, not really. Still dealing with it.
So this walk means a little bit more to you?
Yeah.
There's a problem everywhere, JJ. We really just need to work together as a community. Look at all the people here today. They all came together to support this cause, so I think it says a lot about our campus and the people we have here and the amazing work that we do.
The amazing work and walk is the latest step in suicide prevention. Hope walks here. A Reiver Rally to prevent suicide is a picture of success, a success in lives saved. They're worth it. Everyone is. What a finish! The 7th-ranked baseball team never says die. But up next, Do's and Donuts? That's right, all part of Career Week when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is Iwtv News.
Action!
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
This has always been an impressive facility and one that's beginning to take off. The Iowa Western Aviation Maintenance Program is reaching higher altitudes. Now, like I said, the building, the hangar, very impressive. But let's let some pilots of the program put their wheels down on the future. Have a nose for flying? Airplanes in your blood? The glass is more than half full at the Iowa Western Aviation Open House.
All right, sounds good. What I want is I want the families to see exactly what our department has. All the aircraft that we have here in the hangar. I want them to see the different labs. I want them to actually have a chance to register for classes as well here.
Around 25 families have that opportunity, thanks in part to a $500,000 grant courtesy of the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration.
This turnout today, I mean, on a Saturday, I mean, I've probably met over 20 people that have come through that are looking at the program, so excited. You definitely look at what the aviation is around the Omaha-Lincoln area, Council Bluffs, is the need for mechanics are out there.
I have a degree in wind turbine technology, and we actually, the school had a functional wind turbine that we climbed, and I thought that was pretty impressive, but this is amazing here.
I've learned that there's a lot of different plane options that we're going to work on and a lot of different engines. We're going to be doing welding and some slight fabrication. That's going to be pretty cool. I've never done that before.
So you're coming?
Yes.
If this is something that you're seriously considering. We had a freshman from high school come and visit because he's already ready to be done with high school and starting our program. So students are excited.
I always thought it was cool. Like, the planes, it's just a big hunk of metal that can fly. Like, I always thought that was pretty fascinating. Like, how does that happen?
For here, I just came to learn because I'm truly sure that I need to go back to school after I finish high school, and I think this was the best programming for me.
We have multiple aircraft carriers coming in that are looking for students. They're looking for maintenance people. And the job prospect is 100%.
So, time for prospective students to earn their wings and fly. The Iowa Western Aviation Open House is on the radar screen from 10 a.m. to noon. Flying, airplanes in their blood, the future is cleared for takeoff in Reiver country. Well, if that doesn't get your hopes soaring, well, try this or that or any number of things. Through these doors is the future. The future for some Iowa Western students, that is.
Here you go. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything.
Anything goes, as around 85 employers are holding court in Canesville Arena.
Last week we had Career Week to help our students get ready for this main event.
Trust me, something like this, construction right now is big industries.
Employers have been saying for quite a while that they're desperately in need of help, that they're not getting enough candidates. So we thought it'd be great to partner with the college.
Thank you.
But it also gives employers an opportunity to tell college students what types of things they're looking for in people.
It's our first big event since really 2019.
So we're really excited to really connect those employers and job seekers.
We're hoping that everybody walks away with some sort of employment today.
It runs from 3 to 6 p.m. And it's a chance for students to take a peek at their possible future. The Career Fair at Iowa Western, a winning combination. Now, all this talk of the future kind of makes me hungry. Question, what's round and has icing? Lots of icing. And that's just for the interview. Everyone loves a donut, but what do you know about a job interview? Hey, grab a bite and chew on your future.
This is great for everyone to get you prepared for the career fair and your next job.
We get upset when we get fired, or we end up leaving a job that we may have liked, but there was something bad that happened that you just couldn't handle anymore, right?
What we're trying to do is make sure they understand what companies are looking for in the interview process and make sure they do it appropriately. There's great jobs, they'll have even some medical stuff in there that have some one of the methods is the STARS method, which is to tell me the story. So situational, what the issue is, what they did to resolve it. And give me an example why you have those skills. The position you're applying for, you want to be able to give your minute commercial and tell us what would happen in that situation, what your skills are so that you can actually get the job.
Like your values.
I'm hoping to learn today about like what to do and what not to do in an interview, like the best things to say about your skill set and like mannerisms.
And with a presentation like this, they do not have to worry about their future because these students ate it up. And yes, with the graduation and the future just a few tassels away for some future Reivers, maybe there's something they can do to just kind of get away and get their mind off all this stuff. Spring is in full swing with one last event before the end of the year. A plant pottery painting event where students could pick out a pot and a plant and put their own artsy view on it.
We thought it would be a good idea for like a bonding event since it's like the spring season. It's definitely a cute idea to do if like you love gardening or like plants in general.
Honestly, what brought me here was I saw the sign by the elevator. I was immediately intrigued. You know, I like doing crafty things, so I just thought it would be a fun time.
I think this event turned out really good this semester, considering a lot of people don't really show up to our events because they're like either busy with class or something. I think this event turned out really good since it's 2 events in one, like painting and planting.
Spring now sprung, and these painted pots are planted.
Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. It's a fact. It's in this uniform.
Play is the thing. The Iowa Western Theater Department's spring production, but coming up, a night to remember at the Dr. John and G. Marshall Baseball and Softball Complex. After the break.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Because of you,
I felt hopeless. I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me. Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
I got there just in time for one of the best finishes of this crazy season. The 7th-ranked Iowa Western baseball team was down by 1, 2 outs in the last inning. And then... Big Blue trails 2-1 with 2 out in the 7th inning. Pinch hitter Clay Cutter gets it up in the wind. Drops it, and Cutter alertly takes second. Trenton Harris then, look out, hit by the pitch, so you got 2 on, 2 out. Davin Johnson then rips a rope to right. The tying run and the winning run score, and the Reivers stunned the Bears 3-2.
I've been struggling lately, so it was about time for me to get a hit and help the team out. So I figured no better than a perfect time for that.
Coach told me to get a bat and get warm. I sat on the bench most of the game. Got down 0-2, knew I had to put a ball in play. Got something up in the air. Super windy out here today, and just got running, got to second base.
Yeah, they got energy. They get along great. My wife, who obviously knows this program as well as anybody, said, you know, this team's got some energy. They have some fun. And we're still trying to figure some things out.
Figure things out in a hurry in Game 2. Alec Patino, deepest part of the dock. Carter Wright steps across 2-1 Iowa Western after 1. The DMACC side looking for answers. 4th inning, wild pitch, 4-1. Next batter, Carter Wright, just punches one the other way. 2 more score, 6-1 Big Blue, and the Reivers outscore the Bears 9-5, and the next day as well, 11-4. So Iowa Western completes the 3-game sweep. Meanwhile, right next door, the softball team showed its grit and never-say-die attitude against a band of Spartans, and the Reivers did so in part under the lights. The Spartans smoked the Reivers in Game 1, 10-2 and 5. And Southwestern leading 6-1 in the 2nd inning of Game 2. But Karis Gifford slices one the other way. It's a fair ball. 2 runs come home, and suddenly it's 6-3. Now, Big Blue ties it. Then in the 4th, Amaya Hernandez squirts one through. 1 run is in, another 8-6 Iowa Western.
Here we go, man.
Talking it up. Crazy game. Top of the 6th inning, and it's off the bag. The tying run hustles all the way around, and the visitors have tied it 8-8. And guess what? The new lights are on. Bottom of the 6th, Amaya Hernandez, who goes 3 for 4, including a double, and this triple run comes around 10-8 Reivers. And then Taylor Floyd just chops one through. Make that now 12-8. Kara Skifford, who goes 4 for 5, 2 doubles, knocks in 4 runs, including 2 here, and it's 14-8 Big Blue. 15-8 when J.L. Wild ices it with a shot to right. Olivia Calles scores, and Iowa Western storms back to clobber the Spartans in 6, 16-8.
We're top 4 offense in the country, so when we get the bats rolling, we're really dangerous, which has allowed us to kind of make up for some thinness in the circle because we got some injuries.
I think everybody knew we needed to pull out a win, especially after the first game. So I think everybody just came together and strung hits along and did our job.
Oh yeah, this has been one of the best fields I've played on. You got the lights, we even got heaters in the dugout. It's beautiful turf to play on. The outfield's just gorgeous.
Our field is special. I mean, this is a phenomenal place. So having lights, having the ability to move things when we got a thunderstorm earlier, I mean, this facility is incredible, and we're very blessed to have it.
Next day, same deal. Southwestern wins the first, the Reivers the second, so they split the weekend. And then there's the Iowa Western golf teams. The women did what they always do, and the men try a first. The men's team finishes atop the leaderboard for the first time in school history, winning by 7 strokes over second place Hutchinson. And the women grab the plaque for the 12th year in a row.
It means a lot for this program. Our district is probably one of the toughest in the nation. You know, it's stacked from top to bottom. Anyone can come away with a win. For us to win for the first time says a lot about the players on the team. Kind of an unknown going into it. We knew there'd be some tough competition with Dodge City and Barton. So that was probably more of an unknown than the men's side. But they performed great. As expected, we're peaking at the right time for both teams.
And so it's off to the Natty for the men's and women's golf teams. The former in Texas and the latter in Florida. And the future? Well under par. Leaps and laughs at the Art Center. The latest from the theater kids. On the other side.
When we set out on a picnic, the sun was on the rise, and I could tell direction.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where do cats go on vacation? New York.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver. The one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
You You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. As a local actor myself, I love a show, any show. The Iowa Western Theater Department put on its spring production, and, well, see for yourself.
With the broken clock, how will I ever know when a while is over?
You'll know, because the seeds will have grown.
Yes, but when will that be?
Soon.
But when is soon?
Sometime between now and later.
You're not helping, Frog.
Just be patient, Toad.
I played Turtle, Ladybird 1, and the Father Frog, and I voiced the Large and Terrible Frog.
Are you going to eat me?
No, just yet. I eat so many frog children tonight that I have no appetite.
Well, it was lovely to have met you. I'll be going now.
Not too fast.
My favorite part of the play was probably doing Shivers, where I played Father Frog. I was really able to get into it and do whatever I wanted.
Mother Frog.
Yes, Mother Frog.
I have some news. It isn't very good.
What is the news? What is the news? Mother Frog, what is the news?
When we set out on our picnic, the sun was on the right, and I could tell direction by the angle of the light. But now it's gotten cloudy, we've traveled pretty far, and I hate to have to tell you, but I don't know where we are.
I worked with the sound, so I would kind of set the cues to certain scenes that would need mics or mics that were turned off, stuff like that.
Please tell me why. I'll tell you why. Toad looks funny in a bathing suit.
Toad looks funny in a bathing suit?
It's a riot, it's a hoot. Toad looks funny in a bathing suit.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. It's a fact. It's indisputable. You know where bamboo comes from, don't you?
The bamboo shoot.
Two things you cannot dispute. Bamboo comes from the bamboo shoot, and Toad looks funny in a bathing suit.
Probably anything with the birds. I thought they were so funny and hilarious and just such a comedic duo.
That kite won't fly.
Not in a million years.
You might as well give up.
This kite will fly way up into the air.
Look up there in the air. I don't see it anywhere. I guess it must be on the ground. In the blue, I don't see a kite to you. I wonder where it could be found.
It's not easy getting up there. Trust me, I know. I want to thank some Iowa Western media students, Natalie Sleater, Jasmine, Tegan, Joshua, for helping me very much shoot, produce, and even edit and write some of these stories. I look forward to their future. And so for this latest edition of IWTV News, I'm JJ Davis, and always, I'll see you around.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.